Greetings, friends. It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush. And being that it's December, I decided to pull out some Christmas music, but I'm doing something different today. I'm doing a digital fairy using a photo from my photo files. Here I am searching for it. This little fairy took about an hour, so I've sped it up by quite a bit, and I already cut this little girl out of the photo I took. She was sitting on a lawn, so you can see I'm kind of cleaning up the the areas where grass was sticking up and covering her feet, but I'm correcting the little artifacts around her hair by erasing it, not erasing destructively, but erasing using a mask. And then I'm going to shrink her down. Oh, the feet are on a different layer, so I have to make sure I grab all the layers and shrink her down a little bit so that I can put a background. First I'm going to find just the right butterfly wings. I have a whole file of butterfly wings, and this one looks good, so there we go. And now I have to erase the antenna. And then I think I'm going to squeeze the wings a little bit. Yeah, I think they fit with the body a little better that way. And now I'm looking for a background. I want her to sit on a flower. This is a dogwood, but it looked too busy. I didn't like that one. Maybe a daisy. It's kind of busy too. She gets lost. And I want you to see her, so what about the heather? I think that might do it. Okay, so now I've got a background picture. And being that she has masks, she has to cast a shadow. So I'm going to get a soft brush in Photoshop and just paint a little black, but very soft. So I'm reducing the opacity and the flow to make sure that the shadow is kind of soft. Even put a shadow on the wing. And now behind her, I've created a layer I'm calling Glow, because fairies kind of glow. And so I used a very soft brush and painted white behind her. So I've created a black layer here, and then I'm masking out the center part. It gives me a vignette, you know, kind of surrounding her with a frame so she glows even more. And then on top of that, I've created this blue layer, and then I put the layer setting on overlay. So it ties the background photo and the foreground photo all together. Then, because fairies give off fairy dust, and well, I'm calling this layer Sparkles, and I'm using a soft white brush in different sizes, and I'm just dabbing sparkles. Then I decided that background layer had a green strip that was just too bright and my sparkles weren't showing up, so I painted a little black over that. Now I have to go back and kind of make sure my heather pops. Half the time I just sit and look at it and see what else can I do? How about a wreath for her head? A wreath of flowers. I create these wreaths ahead of time so I can just grab one and put it on And then I duplicated it and turned it upside down and put it behind her head as well. Then of course it has to cast a shadow on her face. And because the light is coming from the left, I have to put shadows on the flowers too, on the right hand side. And then I decided that foot is awfully dark. I had to back up and fix it. And the heather itself should cast kind of a pinkish reflection on that foot. That would make it stand out. So I put a little pink reflection. And I'm looking for a ribbon. What else? What else? There, a ribbon. I cut out some ribbons. That looks like that'd do it. Behind her head, a little ribbon. Then as I was looking at it, I decided that the right-hand side of the bucket with the heather in it didn't have enough shadow, so I'm painting a little black shadow. And I'm naming it and saving it. But now, I want to put it on this larger spot, see, and so I have to stretch it. To do that is also, well, many people will say don't do it because it stretches your pixels and makes the picture look more pixelated. But in this case, I thought it worked